fire in the north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Williams going to throw on the first play. Godwin working the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it.
Oh,
This will not
fucked up,
do
I
the
fucked
trick.
up,
They
I
stuck
fucked
it
up.
behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They run the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down marker. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Levante David doing his work on defense.
Brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's second and 9. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down, 3 to go. They'll put Loveland in motion. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. In motion, it's Odunze. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Baker is going to give it to Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
180! Kings! What's that?
Now Mayfield. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. On the ground, it's Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Travis Jones there to bring him down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot back to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover.
Into space. To the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. That covered 73 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Pistol. What's that?
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. That's about as good as it gets. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Alert! What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. On the move left. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll go. Mayfield. And this is on. The decision to go pays off. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Buccaneers 2-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it's caught. He got Godwin. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. Complete to Bucky Irving.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. This is 3rd and 6.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing is Baker. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
In motion, it's Odunze. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On the play of 54 yards. And the Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Here's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. To the goal line and in. Rome, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
On first down is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
39 yards. And the first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kings. What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. It's second down.
Kings. Point it right. 180. What's up?
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Oh, comeback. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Bears 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
Predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them and will bring up third down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
On third down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
They send Godwin in motion. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Throw it again. It's Williams. The ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Alert, 180.
To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. Mayfield. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Mayfield. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run here with Swift. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Bears.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Moore going in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Third and long.
Here we go. Watch out. Hey, Cole.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Pistol. Good. 220. Alert. Done.
To throw is Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Dexter on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Kings.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On second down, Baker. Pass pulled in by Irving. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Bears 10. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7 from the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 11 yards. It's third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Williams. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
The Bears sending out their punt team as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
49-yard line.
Regular. Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. Line of scrimmage is the 15.
Run.
It's first and 10.
Alert.
Now Mayfield. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Good. 180. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And now, after the pick six, Out comes the offense to try to really rub this in.
Bears
Two-point
will line up
conversion.
for the two-point conversion.
Here's Williams. Moving to his left. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Hit by Benjamin Morrison.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us.
Real. Up 20. That.
On first down is Mayfield. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Complete to Tony Pollard. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
What's that?
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers.
What's that?
First down.
They'll run it. It's over. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Who's brought down that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Alert. Point it right. 180. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
16 yards.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Mark down back at his own 4-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Throwing on second down. Williams moving outside the pocket. And that'll help give him some space. Out of bounds. Up at the 20-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, Great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And that is incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On second down, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Hey, alert 33. Good. 180. What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Up. Kings. Done.
Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
16-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 yards.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The throw on the RPO is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Again, they try Pollard. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tampa. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
We'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Point it right. Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make it.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Now Pollard. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down.
So a win here for the Buccaneers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say, so